Hey guys, this is Blueberry Paul and welcome in my another video. In today's video we'll be talking about Home Alone. I titled this video Home Alone for the 25th time because it's the 25th anniversary of the release of Home Alone movie. Why I'm talking about this? Because this movie is really special for me because it's very special for me because it's that old as me. It's as old as me because this movie is from 1990. And as I remember, because this movie had a premiere on the 10th of November 1990. In Poland it was the 25th of December 1992. So since I remember, this movie was on TV during Christmas time, and that's why I decided to talk about it. It's a really good opportunity right now to talk about it. Of course, what I have here is some of the children don't know what it is. It's an VHS cassette. This cassette features two movies, double feature, and it's an original cassette from that time. It's from 1992. No, I'm sorry. This is from 1997, but those movies are from 1990 and 1992. And this is original cassette I brought I bought in United States, so I have it here, and it has value for me. So that's why I'm not throwing it away. I had more cassettes because cassettes were very popular in the 90s, but no, this cassette is still on my shelf and I'm not giving it to anyone. I have a video cassette recorder so I can watch it. But it's also on the I had this on DVD and I think I had it on my computer because when I in a mood I'm watching it, and also on the TV. But about this later. Okay, if someone doesn't know what it is, so I will describe it shortly. Okay, so Home Alone is of course a 1990 movie, Christmas comedy, as let's say. It was written by and produced by John Hughes and directed by Chris Columbus. And in the movie we can see as the main role as Kevin McAllister, we can see Macaulay Culkin. This is an 8-year-old boy who is mistakenly left behind when his family is flying to Paris for their Christmas vacation. And he's staying home alone. And first he is really happy about it because let's describe the plot exactly. So the day before they are flying to Paris, the whole family is gathering together at their house. Of course, the McAllister family from Chicago, and the other one, I don't know from where they are. From Ohio, I think from Ohio. They are coming here. It's this Uncle Frank and Aunt Leslie with the children. So there's many people around, and they are ordering pizza, but no one ordered a plain cheese pizza for Kevin. So he's doing a fight with his brother Buzz. In that role, David Rattray, and he is set to go on the third floor. And during the night there is a huge storm and the power went out, so the alarm clock didn't work and they were late for the plane to Paris. And in that hurry, in that rush, they forgot to pick to to wake up Kevin and to pick him and to take him with them. So he's home alone, but they realize it when they are in a plane. So first comedy gag. It really nice. Okay, he is home alone, but um, but also let's get back to that day before. Um, Two burglars are broke up from prison, of course, and they are planning to rob the houses. So one of them, Marv, in that role Joe Pesci, is visiting the houses and is making sure that everyone will be gone when they will be robbing the houses. So, but they didn't predict it. The second one, of course, is Daniel Stern, and they didn't know that Kevin, is home alone, and they were really surprised. But he was really tricky, and and he defended this house, as we can say, this is my house, I have to defend it. So he defends the house, and all in all, the burglars are arrested, and and the house is protected, but the house is demolished after it, and he also when the parents come back, they are not happy with it, especially Bas, because his room is the most demolished. And when they ask what he was doing, just hanging around, as he says. Okay, what else to say? I searched for this because I know this movie, all the dialogues, the most recognizable dialogues from this movie. I know, I have in my mind, and and but I searched for other things. So okay, since it was released in 1990. Home Alone, it was the highest grossing live action film of all the time in the US, and also as well in other countries worldwide. And it has a really good franchise, and also it was four sequels. It has four sequels. The second one, which I have on this cassette, Home Alone Last in New York, I think it was the most successful of them, but about it later. But okay, what else? What about the other characters? There was also an old man Marley. Marley in that role, Robert Blossom. And there were legends about him that he killed he killed all his family, and that's why he is sold in the sidewalks. That's because the salt turns the bodies into mummies, as the bus says. But it's not true, because he only argued with his son, and after advice from Kevin, he decided to call his son, and in the end of the movie we can see that the whole family is going, and Marley can be with his son, with his daughter, and with his granddaughter. So it's a really happy ending for him. Also, there is Gus Polinski, who helps Kate. Kate is the mother of Kevin. In the role, of course, Catherine O'Hara, and the father is Peter. In the role of Peter, John Hurd. And what about Gus Polinski? It was played by John Candy. And also John Candy. It's also a movie before Kevin. It was Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck, also starring Macaulay Culkin and John Hurt. I'm sorry, and John Candy. It was also a John Hugh film, and I also had it on cassette. It was from 1989, so it's older than me. Okay, this movie, and we can see this actor as the role of Gus Polinski is the, as he described him, the king of Midwest polka, I think like something like this, Midway Polka, and he gives a lift because were going to the Tennessee or somewhere else. I didn't remember this location, but they are driving home Kate to Chicago, but not Chicago, because this location of the house is of course 671 Lincoln Avenue. Kevin describes it like Lincoln Boulevard, but it's Lincoln Avenue in Winnetka, Illinois, near Chicago, but not in Chicago. But they are saying that it's Chicago because it's Chicago neighborhood. So maybe that's why they are saying like this. And they are driving her there. And what else say? The film mostly was of course filmed in the greater Chicago area and on the O'Hare Airport and in other locations, the school and the flooded basement. It was the school's pool, and the plane scenes were on the set, which was built on the base on the basketball on the basketball field. So that was it. And what about the house on Lincoln Avenue? It was built in 1921. And most of the rooms of this house you can see in the movie, except for the dining room, but other things were included in it. And also the tree house, which Kevin is escaping from the attic, it was built especially for the movie and was demolished after filming it. So you cannot see this. And this house, as I searched for this, it was for sale. It was for sale in 2005 or something like this. In 2011 was listed for sale at $2.4 million. In March 2012 was sold by over $500,000 and was promoted as example how to get your home on in the movies. So that's the story of this house. And what else? The budget of the film was over $17 million, and first it was scheduled to produce by Warner Bros. But but then they decided to because the other company, 20th Century Fox, given more money, 17 instead of $14 million, so they can do it over there. And the other movies also were realized by the 20th Century Fox. So okay, as we are going to the sequels, so okay, as said, it was Home Alone, Home Alone 2 Last in New York, and these two were the original cast from Home Alone. So we can see Kevin, we can see Marv, we can see Harry and Peter, Kate, and other characters. But there were also other sequels. I also have them on the cassettes. Not all of them, but another one. It was Home Alone 3. It was from 1997. It was also written by John Hughes, but it was directed by Ryan Gosling. But it was from part it was the same because by John Hughes. But the character is also named Kevin. But as you can see, the burgers, there are 4 burgers, and they are different. Okay, and the fourth part, it was also Home Alone 4. Home Alone 4, and here we can see it's also Kevin, in this role Michael Weinberg, and also 2 burgers. It is Marv and as I'm searching, it is Marv and his sidekick. Okay, so that will be it. So they left the name Marv, but this is the 4th part, and it was also a 5th part of its fourth sequel, but the 5th movie in a row. But I don't have it. It was released last year on ABC Family. but I don't know, I don't remember the title, and I don't remember, maybe I will remember the title because I'm looking right now. The Holiday Heist premiered on ABC Family during the broadcast of 25 Days of Christmas. Last year it was on November 25th, 2012. Not last year. It was almost 3 years ago. So okay, that will be it. And one thing at the end about Poland. So in Poland there is a tradition that this movie is from, I don't know, from 1992. So it will be not 25 but 23 years of broadcasting this movie. And on one station it is Polsat, and every year it is premiered either or on the 24th, on the Christmas Eve, or on the Christmas Day, on the second day of Christmas. It depends, but from 2 or 3 years there is also a tradition, because the holiday season in the United States starts with the Black Friday on the this year on the 27th of November, but not in Poland. But they are trying to do it on TV. And from 2 or 3 years they are also showing the movie in November, also in November, before showing it on December. So I think this year it will be also shown earlier. I don't know when, but it will be. And this is a Christmas tradition, like the other traditions I described on my first videos last year. This is a tradition that one year I think Polsat didn't want to broadcast this, wanted to um, change this TV schedule and show, I don't know, other movie. But they were protests. They were writing a petition to TV Polsat, and all in all, they shown this movie because this is a tradition, and I don't know. They were showing it for 23 or 22 years, every year. So right now, if you are stopping it, there are protests because it's a tradition, and I don't know if anytime this TV channel will be could end this movie. I don't know. Maybe it will overeat, as I'm saying, sometime, but I hope not, because for me it's also a tradition to, after the Christmas dinner, watch this movie on Christmas Eve, on Christmas Day. They were also reruns, so 3 or 4 times at a Christmas season you can watch this movie, and every time I'm watching it, even though I remember every word, every scene, and everything. It's a tradition, and I don't know what is with this movie that it is that popular over these 25 years. So okay, I'm talking about this, but this is the movie. This is the movie. So right now, I'm holding it. This maybe I don't know. In another 25 years, this will have value. This will have a value because I don't see VHS cassettes anymore anywhere. So if someone has it, throws it away, and I'm keeping it, and I don't know what's wrong with me. But this movie is worth it. But I don't know if my video cassette recorder will be still working. Maybe it's time to re-record it on DVD or on Blu-ray. I don't know. I will think about it, and to save this movie for a long time. So okay, that will be all. We are starting Christmas season. I'm starting Christmas season, and I'm saying that because in other videos will be Christmas related, I will say. So this is the first one of them. So okay, that will be all in today's video. See you next time, next Thursday, on my another video. And in the meanwhile, of course, BBP covers, BBP recovers, and 300 seconds in different countries. For now, have a blueberry day, everyone, and let's end with a dialogue from this movie. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal!